Hi, and welcome to Dapple's training series. In this guide, we'll help you through the basic setup and use of our Treasury Manager. Here, our system provides oversight and execution capabilities across leading centralized exchanges, Fireblocks vaults, and EVM wallets on chains like Ethereum, Arbitrum, and Polygon. Let's start by adding a new exchange. After logging into your Dapple account, click on the profile icon in the top right corner and select Integrations from the drop-down menu. Notice that our integration page enables you to add exchanges, EVM wallets, and Fireblocks by simply toggling between the tabs. When adding an exchange, make sure that the Exchange tab is selected, then click the Add button. To include the necessary information such as the exchange, key, and secret, start by creating an API key directly on your chosen exchange, like Kraken for instance. Keep in mind that each exchange has its own unique process for creating and saving new API keys. After generating the API key on your exchange, simply copy and paste both the key and secret into Dapple's dialog box. Select Enable and adjust permissions to your liking. Typically, users enable both trading and withdrawals, and whitelist withdrawal addresses on their exchanges. Then click Add New Exchange. After adding, you'll find your exchange and its API key status on your integration page. Now let's customize your Treasury overview. Select Portfolio from the main menu on the left-hand side, and then select Treasury from the drop-down menu. From here you will be able to view all your assets across all your added exchanges and wallets. You can select a reporting currency to calculate your portfolio by changing the currency in the top right corner. The table beneath the pie chart provides a breakdown of all your assets. To establish a category, click Edit Categories, type in the name, select an asset, and click Add. After creating one, you can easily assign it to any other asset in your list. You can utilize this setup feature to display your treasury in the category view by simply clicking on the toggle button next to it. To check the distribution of a digital asset, such as Bitcoin, click the arrow located on the left-hand side. This drop-down table displays the current values of your Bitcoin on each of your linked exchanges. In our example, you can see values for Valor, Luno, and Binance. Additionally, it shows the percentages of total Bitcoin holdings across each of these exchanges. Here, you also have the option to specify the target holdings percentage for each of your exchanges. Our Treasury Manager's automation tools will then work towards achieving these specified targets. However, configuring this goes beyond the scope of this basic setup demo. For more information, please reach out to Arel Technology. And now, how to rebalance assets. Select Portfolio from the main menu on the left-hand side, then select Asset Rebalance from the drop-down menu. Here, you can see a comprehensive list of all transfers carried out by the Treasury Manager through automation, as well as those executed manually. To initiate a manual transfer, simply click the Add button to open the dialog box. Then select the currency to transfer, the sending exchange or wallet, and the recipient exchange or wallet. This will then determine the available methods that could be used. For instance, if USDC is selected, and the user is transferring between two exchanges that support multiple chains, the method selection will present various common chains as options, such as Ethereum, Solana, and Tron. Select the chain to transfer on. Usually this is the chain with the lowest fees. Then enter the total amount. Note that the send amount will show the transferred amount after accounting for fees. The net amount represents the anticipated value upon reaching the recipient. This could vary from the send amount if the recipient incurs deposit fees. The expiry hours option allows for the automatic cancellation of a transaction if it remains unexecuted within the specified time frame. Conditions are available for setting up rules for when a transfer should take place. This is outside the scope of this basic setup guide. For more details on how to leverage this useful feature, please contact us. And that concludes this training series. For more tips and tricks, please explore our FAQs on the help desk, and if you cannot find what you're looking for, feel free to contact us for any additional queries or questions.